Hello everyone! Time flies and it's hard to believe, but this is the third episode of Cloud Kitchen. Glad to see you here again, eager to discover what new recipe has appeared in our cloud cookbook. Let me introduce myself. My name is Paweł Zubkiewicz, and I am one of the top chefs of TT-PSC Cloud Kitchen, at least for today and the purpose of this episode. What are we going to talk about today? So we have an exciting topic for all of you, CXOs, managers and directors out there. Money. To be more precise, we are going to discuss cloud cost optimization and how to spend them wisely to get the most out of using cloud. I will show you how to avoid common pitfalls based on AWS Cloud Project. Although my specialization is in AWS, it's important to know that the other cloud platforms like Azure or GCP follow a similar approach when it comes to optimizing cloud costs. Of course, there are some differences in details, but in essence, the principles of cloud cost optimization remain the same across all these platforms. Whether you are new or have been using the cloud for a while, I think this information will help you make better decisions and ultimately save your organization's money. We all agree that cloud empowers businesses with on-demand computing, enabling rapid app development and scaling to meet market demands, revolutionizing operations across industries. But there is a catch: costs. Many organizations struggle with skyrocketing cloud expenses that eat into their budgets and diminish the benefits they hoped to gain. As cloud environments become more complex, managing costs becomes a challenge. In this fast-paced cloud landscape, cost optimization is essential for businesses to fully enjoy the benefits of cloud without emptying their pockets. Ask yourself, are cloud expenses overwhelming you? Could you be overpaying for your cloud services? If yes, then don't worry, you are not alone. Join me in this video and together we will explore ways to optimize your cloud expenses. Watch till the end for valuable insights that will help you maximize your cloud investment efficiency without breaking the bank. So come on and dive into the kitchen of cloud cost optimization. Let me share a story of a company that ventured in the world of cloud computing. They started small with a proof of concept, just like a novice cook trying out a new recipe. And soon after, they onboarded their second and third projects. Things were looking promising, and the decision was made to create their first production environment in the cloud. As more projects followed suit, the company experienced steady growth in cloud usage, and consequently, their costs began to rise. Then, one day, cloud usage hit a critical threshold, and the high bill caught the executives by surprise, leaving them with a taste of sticker shock. They were left with unanswered questions. Why were they paying so much? Were the costs justified or not? And which project was responsible for the highest expenses? In moments like this, executives are often tempted to hit the brakes on any further cloud investments and bring operations to a near standstill until costs can be brought under control. This knee-jerk reaction, while understandable, may not be the most effective approach to address the situation. Rather than choking off innovation, a smarter move is to keep things rolling by looking for ways to cut costs and stay financially sound. Think of it like adjusting a recipe of a dish to make it cheaper without compromising on taste. So what did our company do next? I will reveal that in just a moment. But for now, let's look closely at their current situation. By understanding the challenges they faced, we can gain valuable insights into the complexities of cloud cost management and learn from their experiences. Analyzing the situation allows us to identify common pitfalls and develop strategies to optimize costs while reaping cloud technology's benefits. The challenge lies in understanding how to allocate cloud costs effectively while keeping up with the rapid pace of innovation. The concept of mapping, where businesses must determine how to allocate cloud expenses to different cost centers and business units, is crucial because it sets the foundation for a series of interconnected steps and outcomes. Like first, implementing a showback process enables allocating cost to individual teams or departments based on their cloud usage. Then, as a result, this promotes awareness of cloud costs and encourages teams to optimize their resource usage. And finally, by giving individual teams visibility and control over their portion of the bill, they can effectively make informed decisions on managing and reducing their cloud expenses. You might find this approach surprising or believe it won't work in your organization. It is due to various reasons, primarily stemming from a lack of trust or insufficient knowledge of your technical personnel. But that's exactly what they did. A small dedicated team was brought together and trusted with the mission of allocating costs and linking them to their respective business projects. Surprisingly, they were able to trace a whopping 67% of their monthly bill. Not a bad starting point indeed. With these findings in hand, they approached technical teams, unveiling the cost problems that lay hidden. Now the challenge was clear. It was time for the teams to fix these issues and turn the tide. One of the first steps in implementing FinOps is to encourage engineers to integrate cost metrics into their development process. You need to present them with the new challenge, creating cost-effective solutions similar to the existing efforts in developing fast and robust systems. So they push technical cost optimization decisions to the edge. You might be thinking, hold on, how can delegating responsibility for costs be beneficial when we lack control over them initially? Wouldn't centralizing cost management make more sense? The short answer is yes and no. It's necessary to have a dedicated central team responsible for cost allocation and showback. This ensures transparency and fairness in distributing expenses among all stakeholders involved. The central FinOps team also plays a crucial role in liaising with organization's business side. It determines if the increase in the product maintenance cost is justifiable and aligns with the company's overall strategy. Nevertheless, the central FinOps team usually has neither the capacity nor technical expertise to directly carry out cost optimizations. That's where decentralizing certain responsibilities to individual teams with domain-specific knowledge can make a significant difference. Returning to the story of our company, they realized that although they had empowered individual teams with authority to reduce costs, they needed external expertise to streamline the process, save time, and allow the engineers to learn from industry experts. This approach not only accelerated cost optimization efforts, but also enriched their internal knowledge base for further endeavors. Our approach in such situations typically involves two simultaneous key elements: central collaboration and project cost audits. Central collaboration is working closely with the newly created central team responsible for addressing the cloud overspending issue. Our expertise complements their efforts, providing valuable insights and the best practices to enhance the overall cost optimization strategy. Project cost audits are the conducting of the thorough analysis of each project or product that utilizes the cloud. This in-depth examination helps us identify potential areas for cost reduction and optimization, tailor recommendations to each project's unique requirements, and ensure the most effective use of cloud resources. In terms of central collaboration, our experience with various projects and clients has shown the organizational challenges at the central level are often similar across different organizations. These challenges generally revolve around cost allocation, that is, accurately distributing cloud expenses across cost centers and business units, implementing best practices and policies misaligning cloud usage and cost management with company goals, and addressing cultural challenges such as overcoming resistance and fostering cost-conscious mindset. For cost audits, technical optimizations at the project level can vary greatly, as they are specific to individual projects or products depending on the architecture and cloud services used. However, optimizing infrastructure usage does have some universal aspects. Thus, I can share some of our techniques and common findings with you, such as fast and simple. This category typically addresses misconfigured or entirely redundant resources without affecting the solution architecture. Turnaround time for these changes can be as short as days or even hours, often resulting in visible cost reductions the very next day. For the medium category, the issue requires more planning and additional analysis to assess their potential impact on other components or services within the organization. This is particularly important for permanent actions like terminating potentially redundant resources whose initial status was uncertain. In these cases, cost reductions can be expected within days or weeks. Finally, we have complex category. It involves significant architectural changes to a solution, which are neither quick nor easy to implement. As a result, it may take several weeks before estimated savings are realized. Now let's review what was done at the technical level of AWS Cloud in our company. For the fast and simple, we identified hundreds of unused resources, commonly referred to as waste, ranging from EBS Drive and Elastic APs to NAT gateways. Depending on the resource type, some were deleted immediately, while others were backed up as a precaution before being removed. In the medium category, we tackled S3 data storage and various aspects of data transfer. We also scrutinized the dev and QA environments, achieving a massive 64% cost savings by stopping resources outside of engineers' working hours and on weekends. For the complex category, we pinpointed load balancers and EC2 servers with minimal transaction volumes. Since these services were still required by the business, we recommended a migration to a serverless architecture, resulting in the savings of more than 92% of previous costs associated with those services. These examples illustrate just a few of the issues we identified and addressed during our engagement at the technical level. Believe it or not, the story doesn't end there. After tackling those issues, we collaborated with the central team to reduce cloud rates by developing bespoke strategies for reserved instances and saving plans. This approach allowed the company to make the most of available discounts and ensure long-term cost optimization for the cloud environment. Now it's time to summarize. Let us recap the key points I think are worth remembering, which should sink in. In conclusion, the journey of the company serves as a powerful case study for organizations looking to optimize their cloud costs. By implementing a FinOps approach that combined both centralized and decentralized responsibilities, they were able to address the cost challenges more effectively. By engaging external experts to assist with the technical aspects, they achieved not only substantial savings, but also gained valuable insights and the best practices that will serve them well in the future. So what can you take away from this story? Remember, the cloud cost optimization is an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and adaptation. It's essential to strike a balance between centralized and decentralized cost management, empowering individual teams with the right tools, knowledge, and the support to make informed decisions about their cloud expenses. Keep in mind the external expertise can be invaluable in helping you streamline the optimization process and ensuring that your organization stays on track with the latest cloud technologies and best practices. As the saying goes, you don't know what you don't know, so please don't be afraid to reach out for help when needed. As you embark on your cloud cost optimization journey, be proactive, stay informed, and embrace culture of continuous improvement. By doing so, you will be well positioned to make the most of your cloud investment while keeping costs under control. I hope you found this information helpful and insightful. Remember, the cloud is an incredibly powerful tool, and with the right strategies in place, your organization can thrive in this ever-evolving landscape. Good luck, and may your cloud journey be a successful and cost-efficient one.